gonna go and do my jumping. Oh my god, I'm so hungover today. I can't, I mean, I can put it away and I'm not like legless, but I just can't take any measure of alcohol without having a hangover. So I'm trying to get some electrolytes. I've got some somewhere. So yeah. Let's go jumping. It's a miracle that I did that at all. Hello, good afternoon. Had my jumping session this morning and had a nice lunch. But if it wasn't warm and not raining, I definitely would have just stayed in bed. But I just dragged myself out of the house to go for a walk. It is, I don't know if you can see that, 2:20. So I got to get my steps in. So the clouds are looking really pretty, not in its kind of formation. So yesterday we had our own little London Robin Day. When I was talking about it the other day. It was just so rainy, windy, bad weather. So this is a lovely contrast to go for a walk and get some air. Can you hear me? I have to figure out where the microphone is on here. Microphone fiend. I think it's on. I think that's what. I've got to hold it on this side. My finger on the microphone, which then will disturb, won't it? Sound. So yeah, we sat in the park and we raised a toast to Robin yesterday, and I posted a picture on Facebook, and people aren't supposed, you know, how are you remembering specific days, but it was a nice feedback that we got. And also Sophie had her baby on the 6th of August, so which is the day Robin died. Which is strange and weird and wonderful, really, and nice synchronicity, as Sophie says. So what's happening in the news this week? The beginning of, is it the second week in August? I applied for a thing in Boston Manor called BAM. So yeah, what was I saying about, I think astrology wise this week, we've got the Lionsgate portal happening, which is on the I think Tuesday. So what do we have? 7th, 8th, 9th, 8th and 9th of August. There's the Lionsgate portal, and they were saying like not to. Just like meditate, make your manifestations, but like not to get into any conflict, and choose your battles carefully, not to get triggered. So yeah, maybe if it's raining on those days, just knuckle down in the studio, which would be probably the best idea. I'm wondering if this thing is in the way. That is definitely annoying. Coming into view. How's that? Try not to step in dog shit. Let's do a circle. do a quick history section here. We're at the St Michael of All Angels on Turnham Green, and hidden behind this bench is a memory or a memorial or a plaque or an acknowledgement to Jonathan Carr, who was the founder of Bedford Park's first garden suburb in the suburb was designed in 1875, but his birth and death dates are 1845 and 1913. So he's the guy responsible for designing this whole area, and I'm super grateful to him. I often say to myself, thank you, Jonathan Carr, for this wonderful, wonderful place, even though RATP group from Paris completely disturbed the ambiance of this beautiful garden suburb 24/7. Before it was the 94 bus, it was the 88 bus, and before it was a route master, it was horse and cart in this area, and it was probably 6 a.m. till I'd say 11 o'clock at night back in the 80s, and in the 90s and mid-90s they changed it to the 94 number and not the 88 number anymore, which was famously sang in the jams. To catch the 88 bus, blah 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 blah, blah. Mr. something or another. Mr. Sheen, I think. Mr. Sheen? Yeah, I feel like that was the I'm not thinking. My brain cells have been debunked after a few glasses of Prosecco and some beers last night. So yeah, but at least I'm trying to like vlog and make the most out of my enthusiasm for editing and doing all this. I'm just enjoying it. It's for my state of mind. So I'll take advantage of being down this quiet avenue. My camera doesn't fall off. Bloody things come out the side. Just trying to it like that, see what that angle's like. I might do a voiceover at this bit because my brain is not engaging with any it's really difficult to film, walk and think of things to say, especially like when it feels like when people are like thinking, oh, are they filming me? And like, no, I'm not filming you. If I was filming you, you wouldn't know about it. We're in public places, and I know what I'm going to talk about. One of my favourite things on YouTube at the moment is a thing called Audit Britain and Charlie Veitch. They're my absolute favourite TV. I watch those guys religiously. Charlie Veitch used to be part of the Love Police back in the 90s, no, late 90s, early 2000s, and he had like a huge following, and he'd go around with a loudspeaker like making out like he was doing some mad protest, but what he was doing was just trying to protest the lack of love in society. And so they would go around hugging people and say, would you like a hug? And they would, and loads of people would just be dressed as fairies and whatever in tutus around cities. And I guess like that was like 15 years ago, and now he's like 42, which is weird to think, because I just remember thinking, what a bright young thing, you know, just to run around and do the things that we used to do when we were like young and wanting world peace and love and all that sort of stuff. And so he does Manchester and around Piccadilly in Manchester. And what people, the general public, don't realise, perhaps, is it is completely legal to film in public places. And if you're in a public place, you can get filmed. You can be on someone's camera. That's mainly because of the square inch mileage of CCTV in the United Kingdom. So they had to pass laws so that they're not invading anyone's privacy. So if they can, you know, so if somebody's saying, oh, don't film me, I didn't give you permission, and they're in a public place, they are being filmed right now. And if they've got especially if they've got a smartphone on them, conversations are turned on through apps. This is old news, you know, I don't need to tell you that, but there's another guy called Audit Britain, and he's brilliant, and he walks around the whole of the UK. He's been to Brighton, everywhere, so Somerset, everywhere, Birmingham, Liverpool, and he stands outside police stations, and the police all come out and go, oh, what are you doing around here? You know, you're not supposed to be doing that. And he's like, what are you going to do about it? I'm in a public place, I can do what I want. This is public money, public spending. People want to see what their money, their taxes are being spent on. And he's quite right, you know. And every sort of officer has got, every, like, what are they called? Civil servants, officers, they all have cameras on them. So, I mean, this is life in the 21st century, you know. It is exactly this thing of vloggers. Vlogging is great, but apparently it's going to die out soon because of AI, and the people will be investing more in AI technology when it comes to their information. Oh, this is such a nice stark contrast to come off the high road here and just be able to, this is, I feel like I've gone on holiday. I've only walked, well, I've walked quite a bit, but this is your local neighbourhood vlog. Oh, the sereneness, it's just my voice, and now I'm annoyed that I'm talking. Here, the leaves in the tree, oh, so nice. So at some point I have to go into the gallery this week. I've got to take some of my paintings out, and my friend from the first gallery we went to is coming in to help me, which is nice. And I hope that they haven't lost or got rid of some of my paintings that I didn't want to store it there. I left it there because that day there was an event and I couldn't take it, and I was like, I can't take it home, and I put it in a back room. And now it's lost. It was taken out from that back room because I went to go and get it, but it wasn't there. So someone's moved it and taken it out of my mum's trolley that I'd put it in. Why you got to touch my stuff though? So that's a bit of a drag. But I got, at first when Kay told me that, oh, he can't see my painting, it really upset me. And then I just thought, you know, let it go. It is what it is. You know, this is what happens when you have these shared spaces with people. That's another angle. That's an angle I hadn't really bargained for. It's quite nice to be able to have the freedom of like this quiet area of people like thinking, oh, what's she filming and why is she talking into her camera? You know. I think mainly people just like, don't film me. It's like, I don't want to film you. This is a nice view. I wonder if that's... Here. Playing here as a kid. There's two little guys that was a nice rest and away from my hangover. I'm such a lightweight with hangovers, but it's what it is. I don't drink that much at all ever. I don't get invited to anything. And I'll go anywhere and I'll see anyone. So I'm so glad I got you with me now. I just looked at myself in the car reflection and my face looks mashed up. I hope you enjoyed my song that I wrote and myself. Sung the theme tune, write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. Yeah, so I do like to experiment on my digital audio MIDI, which I'm so grateful to have in my life because I use it all the time and I really enjoy the different sounds it makes. Here I am walking along, finishing up my walk, and I've speeded up some film of me putting my whites away. And thanks for joining me today, everybody. Hopefully we'll have another video for you up soon. All right then, bye. Love you.